Bruno Fernandes details his main aim at Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes says his sole focus is winning trophies for Manchester United and claimed the way to do that is to take each step game by game. The Reds have not lifted silverware for 5.5 seasons, but are favorites to lift the League Cup this year as they go into their second semi-final leg against Nottingham Forest with a 3-0 lead, with either Newcastle or Southampton potential final opponents. Fernandes, who arrived at Old Trafford 3 years ago on Monday, came close to winning his first United trophy when the club made it to the Europa League final in 2021, where they lost on penalties to Villarreal. The club's last domestic final came in 2018, when they fell to a 1-0 defeat to Chelsea in the FA Cup. But whether it's on home soil or the continent, Fernandes is eager to clasp hands on a long-awaited trophy for United. "I still feel like my main goal is to still win trophies," he told club media. "I think the aim for this club has always been to win trophies, and we can't hide that. You have to think game by game and think that the next one is more important. The global aim for the club is always winning trophies, and it means a lot for the club, for the fans and the players, because no player comes to Man United thinking that the main goal is not winning trophies. They know what this club is about and they know what the feeling is to play for this club." He added, "Everyone outside of the club, players from everywhere, they want and they would love to play for this club because they know they will be closer to achieving big things. That was my main goal when I came to the club. It still is my main goal, and even when I get my first, second, and third, that will always be my main goal, winning trophies for this club. This is what football is about and playing for this club." In other news, Kobbie Mainoo has surprised Manchester United. You only have to look at Manchester United to see that a lot can change in the space of half a season. Very few would have predicted them to be so settled under their new manager as they are now, and it is a testament to Erik ten Hag that failure to qualify for the Champions League would now feel like an abject failure. Sometimes, all you need is a little time to settle in first, and that is a particularly pertinent point with regard to the youngsters looking to make their names at the club. Last summer, Zidane Iqbal and Charlie Savage were the two hottest names on the academy conveyor belt, having shone in pre-season. But the ruthless nature of the perpetual pipeline of promising youngsters means that you don't need to wait long before another comes along. Iqbal had been mooted for a key role in the United first team this season, but has yet to make a competitive appearance for the club since Ten Hag took charge. That could well change following Christian Eriksen's injury at the weekend, which has left United short of one of their key players, in a position where it would be unlikely to let another midfielder leave. On Friday night, the Iraq international played for the U21s, while close friend Charlie Savage was preparing for his first match day with loan club Forest Green Rovers. After such a promising summer, neither has been able to get the senior exposure they would have liked. Instead, it was the even younger academy hopeful Kobbie Mainoo who was given a place in the first team, coming off the bench in their 3-1 win over Reading on Saturday. The 17-year-old has always been highly rated by coaches who have worked closely with him at United, noting his maturity and technical prowess as two top traits, but there has certainly been an element of surprise about how quickly he has been integrated into the first team ahead of more established midfield prospects. It is easy to forget he is only a second-year academy member and was eligible for a second run at the Youth Cup this season, but now his focus lies elsewhere. Only Louis Jackson was a younger member of last season's successful squad, and Mainoo has already made the step up to senior status. Mainoo was worthy of a bench role when Eriksen was unwell for the goalless draw with Newcastle in October, and it is he who could be the biggest beneficiary from the recent injury blow to the Denmark international. The FA Youth Cup winner has not looked out of place in either of his two senior appearances so far, and caught the eye against Reading with his calmness and composure in midfield. Mainoo completed all 25 of his attempted passes during his 20-minute cameo and displayed real maturity with his methodical approach to the game as he helped to recycle possession and keep his side in control of the ball. It speaks volumes that Ten Hag already feels he can trust the teenager to be involved in his senior setup, but it speaks even louder that the youngster hasn't looked out of place either. What is clear, as has been the case with many other young hopefuls, is that there is still plenty of work to do if he is ever going to fuel his enormous potential, but there is certainly reason to be excited. After a whirlwind year, Mainoo might be about to take the midfield by storm. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub.